welcome to Knit in the City. I am Rebecca, the city is Malmö, and today I was going to do a monthly episode for you where I go through everything that I have been doing in May. But unfortunately, the only finished object that I don't have it with me. So I decided to veer off my plans and do something completely different instead. So I have chosen to make an episode about fancy camisoles. So I'm going to present you with a few patterns of a voice again. I don't know what this is. I'm going to present you with some nice camisole patterns that are a little bit special. It's not just a simple camisole. There is some nice detail or pattern or something like that that gives extra interest. And the reason for this is that we've had about 2 weeks of really nice weather. It's been summer. It's been over 20 degrees or like over 20 degrees for the last 2 weeks and sunny. Very little rain. So I thought a few camisoles could be nice. And I think there is still time to make a few. Because, I mean, most of them are... Now, I'm not going to say that they're quick, because most of them are actually fingering weight, because I think that is most comfortable in the summer. But I do have some that are knit in sport weight and DK weight yarn as well. And at least they don't have sleeves. So, there's that. You still have time. But yeah, never mind my rambling. I have made a Ravelry bundle with all the patterns that I'm going to link in the description box. I also have a bundle of simple tank tops that I can link for you if you're more interested in that. What else? Yes, I am going to present the patterns within the category of fingering, sport or DK. And maybe I should also say something about what I'm wearing. This is the Flutter Butt shirt by Jessie Made Designs, which is knit in a cotton linen yarn. Sevik is the brand. Linnea is the name of the yarn. I'm not going to stand up because then I'm going to just destroy my whole setup. But I will put a picture so that you can see what it looks like in its full glory. The only thing I don't like about this is that it's very see-through, so I have to wear a tank top underneath, which makes it not as cool as it would have been otherwise. But yeah, that's that. Let's get into it. So I will start with the fingering weight camisoles, and the first one is the Bedruthen camisole by Iris Age. And this is a ribbed V-neck camisole. It has a slit on the side and a nice detail on the neckline. And this is a knit detail actually, and it's not crochet. So, and it's also knit at the same time as you knit the camisole, so you don't have to pick up any stitches or anything like that. This is knit from the top down. It comes in 10 sizes, A to J, with a finished bust measurement of 73 to 163 centimeters and a recommended negative ease of 0 to 5 centimeters. And I will put the measurements in inches and the needle sizes conversions on the screen, so don't worry. It is knit on 3mm needles. The next camisole is the Petal Drop camisole by Florence Miller, and some of you might have seen this. She also has the Petal Drop socks, and I think this is a free pattern that comes with a YouTube tutorial as well. So it's the same pattern. It is knit from the bottom up, and it has increases for the bust and an I-cord edging around the neck and sleeves, or armholes, I should probably say. This is knit. Now I'm skipping things. I haven't even had my morning coffee. I don't know why I'm so. This comes in 9 sizes, A to I. To fit a bust of 75 to 155 centimeters. and it is knit on 2.5 and 3 millimeter needles. The next camisole is the Ilana camisole by Masha Shablikova. Sorry about that. And this is a cabled camisole with a deep V. It is a cropped camisole, but it's knit from the top down, so it's possible to make it longer if you want to. You just need more yarn then. And this is a fitted camisole, and it has decreases after the bust, but you can omit those if you want a more relaxed fit. It comes in 5 sizes, 2XS to L, to fit a bust of 79-83 to 100-105. So the larger sizes are quite small, unfortunately. And it has a recommended negative ease of 9 to 13 centimeters. It is knit on 3 millimeter needles. The next one is the Braya camisole by Pia Pfeiffer. This is a camisole with a lace border. It also has a pleat in the back, or some pleats in the back, wow, I just lost this word. I should have had that coffee. The shoulder straps, thank you, are braided. So that's an interesting technique. It's knit from the bottom up, and it has increases for the bust. It comes in 10 different sizes, and it also has 4 different cup sizes, so you can accommodate your bust, which is great. And it has a finished bust measurement of 70.8 to 132.3 centimeters, and a recommended negative ease of 5 to 8 centimeters. And it is knit on 3.5 millimeter needles. The next one is the Sienna top of Camille K. And this is a new favorite, especially when it comes to knitted camisoles. So bear with me. I will talk about her a few times during this episode. This is a sleeveless top with a ruffle around the neck. And it has a deep plunge in the back. Plunge? I don't know. But in the pattern details it says that it's no deeper than you can fit a bra under it. So that is great. It is knit in the round from the bottom up, and it has I-cord edgings. The ruffle is knit in a... Wow, great. in a simple lace pattern was what I was going to say. It comes in 6 sizes, extra small to 2XL, and a finished bust measurement of 79 to 113 centimeters, and it is knit on 3 millimeter needles. The next one is the Rococo top from Zoe Nordlund, and she has made quite a few cute little camisoles like this. It has a nice lace pattern on the front and back, and it's knit from the top down. And you start by knitting the front and back pieces back and forth, and then you join in the round after the armhole. And the bottom edge is knit in a twisted rib. Yes. I mean, I think I know why this is happening, because I actually have all my notes in Swedish, so I have to translate while I'm talking. And that's probably the problem here. I mean, I have done this before and it hasn't gone this badly. So well, I apologize for this, and I hope it's going to get better once I get into it a bit more. Yes. Where was I? The edges are I-cord, and the straps are also knit in I-cord. It comes in 9 sizes from... No, it doesn't say the sizes. Never mind, 9 sizes. I think it's 1 to 9. And the finished bust circumference is 75 to 155 centimeters, with 0 centimeters or inches of positive or of ease at all. It's just form fitted. The same measurement as your body, so to speak. And it is knit on 3 and 3.5 millimeter needles. The next one is the Flamingo Cami, also from Camille K. And I really like this quite simple but very striking camisole. It has a V-neck both at the front and back, and a simple geometric lace pattern on both sides. It's knit in the round, bottom up. Comes in 6 sizes, extra small to 2XL, with a finished bust circumference of 75 to 117 centimeters, and a recommended negative ease of 0 to 10 centimeters. It is knit on 3 and 3.5 millimeter needles. And that was all of the fingering weight camisoles. And now I'm going to talk about some that are knit in sport weight yarn. And the first one is also from Camille K. And this is the Be My Tulip top. And I think you might have seen this one before, because it has popped up in a few YouTube videos and probably on Instagram as well. And this is a delicate lace camisole with a V-neck and the buttons on the front. And wide enough shoulder straps that you can hide a bra underneath it. And they are double knit. It knits. It doesn't knit, you have to knit it yourself. You knit it from the bottom up, back and forth in one piece. It comes in 6 sizes, extra small to 2XL, with a finished bust measurements of 80 to 121 centimeters, and a recommended ease of -3 to +5 centimeters. And it is knit on 3.5 millimeter needles. The next one is Betty's Camisole of Beatrice Magalhaes. I said that really quickly so you wouldn't notice, so that the pronunciation was super off. This is a V-necked camisole with a lace border and a tied straps. It's knit in the round from the bottom up, apart from the lace border, which is knit from the top down with a you make a the cast on is provisional. Thank you. It's I say thank you to myself. With a provisional cast on, so you knit in both directions, so to speak. And you can choose different options here. You can either make a V both back and front, or just have a V in the front. You can knit the shoulder straps either in stockinette, or you can make I-cord straps. It comes in 11 sizes to fit a bust of 61 to 152 centimeters. And it says on the pattern page that sizes 10 and 11 has not been test knitted. So if you want to knit one of those sizes, you can get the pattern for free if you just give her some comments on it. So that's great. It is obviously knit in a sport yarn because this is the category, but it's knit on 3.5 millimeter needles. The next one is the Maybe Lily Tank by Camille K. And this is a lace camisole knit in a beautiful Lily of the Valley pattern. It has a V-neck on the front. It is knit from the bottom up in one piece. It doesn't have buttons, but you crochet the fastenings. So everything you need to close the camisole is crocheted. And it says that it's very simple crochet. So even if you're not a crocheter, which I'm not, you can still manage. It comes in 6 sizes, XS to 2XL, with a finished bust measurement of 78 to 123 centimeters, to be worn with -7 to +3 centimeters of ease. And it is knit on 3.5 millimeter needles. The last of the sport weight camisoles is the Lydia 2.0 by Courtney Little. This is a nice little camisole with a lace on the bottom and a deep V in the back. It's knit with a tubular cast on, and it comes with instructions to either knit it in pieces and sew it together, or knit the whole thing in the round. And the lace part comes with written instructions and a chart, so you could just choose your own adventure. It comes in a whopping 14 sizes, with a finished bust measurement of 68.5 to 167.5 and a recommended ease of -10 to +5 centimeters. And it is knit on 3.75 millimeter needles. And here I will start talking about the DK weight patterns. And the first one is the Akalois by Sari Nordlund. And for those of you who likes a more high-necked camisole, because I realized that I mean the majority of the patterns that I have been talking about are either V-necks or pretty low cut. So here is one for you people who want to hide your upper bust area. And this has really nice cable details. It's knit from the top down, and you start knitting back and forth in the back. Then you pick up stitches for the front, and when you reach the underarm, you start knitting in the round. And you pick up the stitches for the neck band after you finish the rest of it. It comes in 9 sizes with a finished bust measurement of 83 to 163 centimeters and a recommended negative ease of 0 to 10 centimeters. It is knit on 3 and 4 millimeter needles. The next one is the Alice camisole by Johanna Gerisch. And this is a unique V-necked camisole with embroidered details. It is knit in the round from the bottom up until you start making the V-neck. It has a V-neck both in the back and the front. And then you separate it and knit the 4 parts on their own. Yeah, and the straps are knit in double knitting, and then you embroider the flowers onto the camisole afterwards. I mean, I think this is so pretty. I mean, I haven't done a lot of embroidering, but I think that you could probably just, you don't have to embroider all the flowers. You could just put one here and one there if you feel like it, if it turns out to be a lot of work, because the camisole in itself is very simple, and it's also knit on 4 millimeter needles. So that's going to be a pretty quick knit. I didn't tell you about the sizes. It comes in 8 sizes from extra small to 4XL with a finished bust measurements of why do I say bust measurements? Bust measurement of 78 to 122 centimeters and a recommended negative ease of up to 8 centimeters. So I assume that the different sizes have a different ease. But it's a negative ease. And I already said that this is knit on 4 millimeter needles. The last one that I'm going to talk about is the One That I Want crop by Lily Kate France. I have seen this. I think this is not a super new pattern, but it is really cool. So I wanted to talk about it anyway. It has buttons down the back and the crocheted edgings, but this kind of crochet is super simple, so it shouldn't be a problem even if you're not a crocheter. You knit it sideways and you shape it with the short rows. It comes in 9 sizes to fit a bust of 74 to 160 centimeters. And it also comes in 2 variations, one for those with a smaller bust, and one for those with a bigger one, which is great. And the recommended negative ease is 13 to 18 centimeters. And if you feel that this is like very tight, then you could always choose a bigger size. It is knit on 3.75 millimeter needles. You also need a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook and a small amount of fingering or sport yarn to make the embroidered details. And that was all I had for today, and I will be back soon with my monthly roundup. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you then. And I also hope that that my speaking abilities have improved by then. Bye bye.